Xperia XZ3 vs Xperia XZ2, which Sony flagship is best and which should you buy? Sony's new Xperia XZ3 flagship has just been revealed at the IFA Technology Show in Berlin, and here's what's new on this latest smartphone. Sony Xperia fans are being treated to another new smartphone with the launch of the refreshed and rebooted Xperia XZ3. This shiny new flagship has just been unveiled at the IFA Technology Show in Berlin, with it offering a number of upgrades over its XZ2 predecessor. The XZ3 will go on sale later this month, and, if you're thinking of buying one, here's what's new on this latest smartphone. The display and power. Sony is making a big deal about its new display, and it has every reason to shout very loudly about this latest screen. The Japanese technology firm has not only increased the size slightly but also added OLED and QHD and technology. This makes colors burst from the phone, with content looking better than most home TVs. Sony is boasting the XZ3 will deliver deeper blacks, higher contrast, and much sharper clarity. There's certainly nothing wrong with the 5.7-inch HD and display on the older XZ2, but this new flagship should take things to new level. If it's power you are after, then you'll find the XZ2 and XZ3 are performance-packed. With Qualcomm's blistering Snapdragon 845 tucked inside, it's unlikely these phones will struggle with anything you throw at them. Camera. The XZ2 and XZ3 both include a single rear 19-megapixel camera which can shoot footage in full 4K and offer super slow motion at up to 960 fps. They also feature image stabilisation, autofocus burst, and predictive capture, which helps users take the perfect snap. There's almost no difference between the rear cameras, with the biggest upgrade coming from an auto launch feature on the XZ3. This mode instantly boots up the camera when the phone is raised in a certain way. Along with this fast way of capturing content, the main change comes from the front-facing camera. This has been bumped up from 5 megapixels on XZ2 to 13 megapixels on the XZ3. There's also the ability to add more effects on the new selfie snapper, including DSLR-style depth of field and beautify options. Design. You won't notice any big style changes between the XZ3 and XZ2, with them both featuring a stunning all-glass finish and a screen that stretches to the sides of the phone. The color options also stay the same, with these devices available in black, white silver, forest green and Bordeaux red. From the front, there's also little that has changed, with Sony sticking with its bezels at the top and bottom of the phone. This, Sony says, is so they can include their front-facing S-Force surround sound speakers. There's no question that these are both good-looking phones, but there is still one odd design decision. The XZ2 was universally criticized for its fingerprint scanner placement, which sits very low down on the rear of the device. Sadly, Sony hasn't changed its mind, with the XZ3 still getting this rather annoying security feature. Sidesense. One thing you won't find on the XZ2 is Sidesense. This is new to the XZ3 and basically allows users to interact with their phones without touching the screen. A simple tap on either side shows your favorite apps in an intelligent pop-up window. You can also use this feature as a back button, with a swipe navigating you through your phone. We'll have to wait for our review device to arrive before making a judgment on this feature, but in principle, it could be very handy. Battery. With a glass rear case, it's possible to refill both the XZ2 and XZ3 wirelessly. These devices also include Sony's battery care tech and stamina modes, which help look after and extend its life. However, the XZ3 does ship with a slightly larger power pack inside. It's unclear if this will extend battery life or simply offer a way of powering that brighter display. We'll let you know as soon as we begin reviewing this phone. Price and release. The Sony Xperia XZ3 will go on sale in late September, with prices starting from £699. In the UK, customers pre-ordering the Xperia XZ3 will receive a digital download copy of Activision's new Call of Duty, Black Ops 4 on release day, October 12, from Sony PlayStation. If that sounds a little pricey, it's worth knowing that the XZ2 can currently be picked up for just £629.